welcome back to our channel. It's Myra here, and in this video I'll be taking you through my attempt at home pottery. During lockdown, I ordered a Mighty Pack clay kit from the Project Snail Pottery. I'll leave a link in the description below. The kit was $30, which included 1 kilo of clay, their studio-made hand-building tool, a maker's manual, glazing, and firing service. I found my clay tools that I've been collecting dust for years. I used to play around with air drying clay a few years ago, so I gave the tools a good clean. I didn't want air drying clay mixed with this clay. I sketched out some ideas. I wasn't sure on what I wanted to make yet, so I decided to just start building a planter and I'll figure out the decorations later. I spent 3 hours attempting 2 bowls and planters, but they both collapsed. My attempt number 1 was the pinching technique. At this point I realized I should have cut my nails as they kept scraping up against the clay. This is why I'm using a handle to dig into the clay. And it was also pretty hard to determine how much clay I needed. And here's attempt number 2, which I tried using the coral technique. So I felt like this was just way too laborious and really wished I could attend a wheel throwing class. I tried to salvage the flopping to make an organic plant-like shape. I decided I hated it, so I restarted from scratch. I learnt the hard way that my clay was way too soft and moist. This time I decided, why don't I just try and make something that's a little bit easier. I decided to try a tray with a simple face on it. So I started with the base, and then I rolled up the facial features and scored them with a knife. Then I wet them a little bit before attaching them to the clay. Then I just went over them with some paintbrushes to smooth out some of the edges. So after drying overnight, I used some of the tools I had to shape and scrape off some of the excess clay. So here's another attempt at making a bowl/planter. This time I armed myself with more tools such as a rolling pin, a knife and a fork for scoring. And this time I also had more clay work knowledge and I had shorter nails. I learned that you can bevel the base so that it's easier to put the coils in. And after some research I realized the coils I made last time were way too thin and way too wet, and that's why I flopped. So this time I made sure my coils were around the same width as my thumb. So here I decided I'm going to make my little bowl slash plant a little bit more interesting and add a little face to it, which is the same face that I added to the little tray. And then I also thought, why not make that tray the lid of this bowl slash planter? Here I'm just smoothing out the edges with a bit of a wet sponge. So that little sponge with a handle is what came with the kit. And I didn't show it, but I also made with the excess clay a little incense holder. And here are my finished pieces after being fired and glazed by the pottery place. I'm actually really happy with how it turned out. It's really cute. It's super wonky, but I like that it looks really handmade that way. And I just love this glaze that I chose. It's I'm not sure you can see, but it's like a very, very light pink white glaze. So the one thing I was really afraid of was if it would crack or explode in the kiln. But there was only just a tiny little bit of crack in the bottom there, and everything else is fine. I'm really happy with it. So thanks for watching this video, everyone. We hope you enjoyed it. It's definitely something a little different. We are celebrating our 500 subscribers, so thank you so much to everyone who subscribed. And we thought with this video we'll try and refresh the design and the look of the video, try something new. If you like this, leave a comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you soon. Thanks, bye.